Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time of the day it is that you are viewing this. I'm gonna keep the intro short and sweet. You're probably wondering why I'm looking a tad bit more disheveled than I usually am. Although, I am pretty disheveled on the regular, so you might not even be thinking that, but you're questioning, Anna, why do you have a bonnet on your head? What's going on? Well, girlies, I'm here to put you on. I'm here to put you on to sleeping in the bonnet game. Changing lives out here forever, okay? I've had long hair my entire life, most of my life when I didn't cut it off as a child. I've had long hair all my life, and it is always tangled, always a mess. It's thick, it's just a disaster. I have to wash it within like 2 days, or it is literally just a thick knot. Not with this thing. Literally not, no knots with this thing. Let me put you on. Literally, let me put you on. I haven't opened it, so hopefully, I haven't taken it off yet, so hopefully it looks good, so we're just not coming out here like, oh, let me put you on, and it actually looks like shit. But, yeah, let me put you on. Literally, what, bitch? I went to bed. All you have to do, there's been better times, but literally, all you have to do, go to bed with it in the cap. Okay, take a shower, do whatever, put the products in. I put like a anti-frizz, whatever shit in there. Put it in the cap, go to sleep. Wake up, hello? Who this? New hair, who this? Woke up like this, who this? Say hello, hello, girlies. What? Girlies, go get you a bonnet. Amazon. Literally go to Amazon and get you a bonnet. Change your fucking life forever. I keep watching the viewfinder. Y'all gonna be mad. You're gonna be like, she keep looking at the viewfinder. Why she keep looking at the viewfinder? I'm gonna keep going with these story times, but I need a little break. I have spent, first of all, this week was my mom's birthday. I've spent the last couple weeks divulging way too much to a camera for the internet, talking to a literal camera about all my traumas and all my life stories, and that's been a little bit more difficult than I was really anticipating. Okay, so I've had to go through the motions. I've literally had to work through all of this shit in the last weeks following posting and talking about it and opening up about it. And like I said, it was my mom's birthday, so I am tired of fucking crying. I don't want to cry another tear this week. Save it for next week. I'm done, like, I'm capped. I am done. No more water can come out of this. I'm literally over it. Literally, bro. So over crying, bro, it's not even a vibe. So we're not gonna do that today. We are gonna take a little twist, and I'm gonna tell you stories, just like childhood stories of me being a little shit. Instead of unpacking traumas and maybe traumas other people have done on me, I'm gonna unfold all the ways that I was just a little fucking shit in what I did in my childhood and in my grief, I guess you would call it, or baby's kid era. That's what you should call it. It's not grief. I was a fucking baby's kid to all hell, and I was a hellraiser. And I'm gonna tell some of those stories. Did better. I have my coffee today, already pre-made, already good and ready, okay? Also, I forgot to mention, if you see the pimple patches, I don't know if you can, but if you see the pimple patches, don't worry about it, okay? Just don't worry about it. Move on. We're breaking up. Okay. Oh yeah, the whole outfit thing, because like I said, I am still here to provide the fits. That's what we're here for, the fits. The story is a second. No, it's probably the other way around, but whatever, we're still doing the outfits because I made a promise. No matter what, I'm gonna put on these fucking outfits. Even though it's getting really hot in here, and the outfit I have planned is really hot, but I can't open a window or turn on a fan because we have sound issues. Okay. Ooh, she the devil. She all right, let's get into it. Roll intro. The fit in question, the tried and true Teddy Fresh. If you are going to learn one thing and one thing only about me through this all, you are going to learn that I love and obsessed with, will grovel over, will do anything for Teddy Fresh. This brand, Hiiiiii, oh my god, she's my queen, okay? I love her, okay? So you're gonna be seeing a lot of Teddy Fresh. If you haven't already noticed that by now, we're gonna be seeing a lot of Teddy Fresh. So the outfit in question. Today I'm actually also going to do something way different. I'm gonna style the whole fit. Like, do everything. Can you tell that I have somewhere to go today? But I'm gonna style the whole fit today. I'm gonna show you top to bottom how I would leave out the house. And I don't normally do that. So I think it'll be fun for us to do. And kind of to see, like, gauge, read the room. I wanna read the room a little bit. Like, is that what y'all wanna see more of? Do you wanna see the whole outfit with, like, the accessories and everything? Or are we just, like, just do the outfit for me, I don't give a fuck about the rest. But we're playing, we're living, we're learning, we're here, we're queer, we're doing it. Okay. I'm gonna start, okay? I'm gonna start my story, start getting dressed. Look, though, this time, look. It's for the first time, it's because I took a shower last night. For the first time I can sit here and be like, I don't need to shave my armpits because I shaved them last night. I knew. But first, a drink. The devil. Oh, also, happy Halloween. If you haven't been able to tell, we're feeling spooky, we're feeling festive, we're feeling, it's my favorite holiday, and so everyone's gonna get in line. Probably until November you will be seeing me in Halloween gear because it's my favorite holiday and 1 month is not enough. Ugh. Okay, where were we? Like I said, I was a little shit, okay? And I knew how to play the little shit game very well, especially while my dad was still alive. So there was a very narrow window between where my mom died and where my dad died to where it was like just me living with my dad. And so me, a little spicy 12-year-old going through grief, was like, I'm gonna play this up, like, tit for tat, let me see what I can get. Let me see what I can do, you know? And I was milking the system. Let me tell you, I was milking the system. I don't even know why we started, besides mental illness, where we started drinking, why we started drinking. And I say we, as in me and my two best friends. They were my two best friends growing up, the literal squad, the squad that should have been stopped. We literally should have never been able to be in the same room together because we were chaos, to say the least. It's like God put us all three together and it was to cause hell. Never mind, the devil put us all three together because he knew what he was doing, and let me tell you, we ate it. We ate it up. We started doing this fun thing and we wanted a drink. Mind you, I'm 12 years old. We all are 12 years old. We are in 5th grade. Okay, what year did my dad die? What year did my mom die? And because the birthday, 6th grade. I was in 6th grade drinking, like drunk. Drink, like drunk, okay? And we would do these little cute, quirky things where I would like go and get alcohol for my dad. Put on this fucking outfit. I would go and I would ask my dad to buy me alcohol. And I'd be like, Dad, and just like me and my friends just want to hang out. I'm like, you know, I'm really sad. And like, oh no, you know, like Mom just died. And I'm just like, really sad, and could you like buy me alcohol and like so we can hang out, but like we'll stay here, you just buy us alcohol and we'll be safe and like do it all here, okay? And he would, but the thing is, he wouldn't do it every weekend. He would be like, I just bought you alcohol, I'm not fucking buying you. It's like Every weekend I'm not going to buy my 12-year-old daughter alcohol, even though he was. Man of the year. Man of the year. Horrible, okay? I completely washed these pants since the last time I wore them. I won't do ever think anything different. Okay, so my sister didn't live with me at the time. She had moved back to Manhattan, so I had said in previous videos that she lived 2 hours away, but at this point, after our mom died, she moved back to Manhattan and was living with her friends and just doing her little thing, living her life. So I would go between, like 1 week, I would ask my dad to buy me alcohol. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then I would go to him again and ask him, and if he said no, which most of the times he did, because he was like, bitch, I just bought you alcohol. Like, last weekend, you're not getting drunk again. I would do this funny thing where I would be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my sister's house. Like, I'm gonna go to my sister's house. See you. And we would be gone. Oh my God, mind you, like, we were 12 years old. The stories that I have, we were 12 years old. We didn't have cars. And my dad didn't, like, half the time he would drive us, but like half the time we mobbed. We made it to my sister's house. Most of the time my sister didn't even know I was coming. I would just show up. I would just show up and be there, because she was living in a house where it was like, she had roommates. It was, I don't want to say a party house. It was a party trap. It was a light trap, a medium to light trap at best, okay? Or at worst, I guess you should say. So it was like, it wasn't weird that we were just showing up, but it was kind of weird. Sorry. And if she, oh my God, I'm gonna get in so much trouble, and I'm gonna get her friends into so much trouble. If she wouldn't do it, we would go to her friend / roommate and ask her to do it. Oh my God. And we had them buying us cigarettes, Marlboro, menthol smooths. Gag in my mouth even fucking thinking about it. And wine, wood tip, fucking Black and Milds. Why was I 12 years old smoking Black and Milds and drinking alcohol? Bitch, who the fuck are you? And what? Hello? Who raised you? Oh wait. Newsflash. They were dead. Well, one of them was dead at this point. So, I don't know who the fuck, literally who the fuck raised me. Literally who raised me, because we were just wildin', okay? So, like I said, we would walk, and it was like, I didn't live in that crazy of like a big town, but it was like, dude, we were walking across town to go do this and like figuring it out. And I don't even like, the crazy thing to look back at it is like, I don't even really know what I would do nowadays if I didn't have a car. I'm sure I would figure it out and things would come and I would figure it out. But the thought of not having a car gives me major anxiety. And to know that we were just out here mobbing through the streets to do whatever, to go get a pack of fucking Marlboro menthol smooths. I can still taste it in my mouth and taste the like, ugh. Nothing should be that menthol. It should just be like, ugh. Literally, anybody who has ever smoked tobacco in their life knows that like when you're not really a smoker, you smoke menthol. And these ones are like the, sorry, these ones are like the mentholiest menthol. It's like smoking a sweet mint. Like it's sweet at the same time. You know that sweet mint gum? Tastes exactly like that shit. Gag in my mouth. No. Okay. What else did we do? So that was the story of going to get how we would get alcohol. But then what we would do with the alcohol, okay, so remind you, I said I was 12, literally 6th grade. I was in 6th grade doing this shit. But because we had alcohol and we literally always had the constant supply of alcohol, all the high school kids in the neighborhood started to find out about it. And suddenly my house My house was the true trap house. My sister's house wasn't the trap house. My house was the trap house. God forbid my dad, I don't, bless his fucking heart, he was a little hard of hearing. The motherfucker couldn't hear shit. But like, sir, you had your, love the man. I just do not, he had to have known. That's what, like, he had to have known we were doing fucking crazy shit in that house, having all these people in and out the fucking house. I just remembered a story I completely forgot about. Oh my god, today is a fun just me telling my fucking stories. Oh my god, oh my fucking goodness, I forgot about this story. So, one night he did have to find out about our shenanigans and our fucking antics and going in and out the house, and by golly, if you don't fucking believe that there is a literal, that was my mom's work. That was literally my mom's work for us not going to fucking jail. Oh my god, okay. Along the lines of the high schoolers would come to my house and we would all get drunk at my house and drink and do all that shit. Four Loko era. Oh, I'm remembering things as time passes, I'm remembering it. That was the Four Loko era. And people always, I'm 25 now. And Four Lokos, like, if you're a little bit older, you should be older than me. It's like 30 and 40-year-olds can be asked about the Four Loko era and they'll tell you their crazy ass stories. I was 12 years old and I know the Four Loko era before they got banned. So they got banned because they had way too much fucking caffeine in them with alcohol. So they were making people act up. Like, it's worse than a Red Bull, vodka Red Bull. It was like, bro, I don't even know. I think it's like 12%. It's something like unfucking godly in like a tall boy can with energy drinks, with energy in them. Hand that to a bunch of fucking 12-year-olds and high schoolers, bro, recipe for disaster. So this night, we're doing our little thing. I'm pretty sure that was the move. I was trying to think of like what we were drinking. It was always Four Lokos. Like, we would be sharing Four Lokos. Like, one Four Loko, you're fucked. At 12 I was fucking, bruh, gassed. Two Four Lokos, you're throwing up in the fucking bush. If you drink two full Four Lokos, you are throwing up, head in the bush, done potatoes. Scoopski potatoes, done. Moral of the story, that night, I don't exactly remember what happened, but I think two of the boys got into a fight. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened because I think there was girlfriend drama, there was some drama, and I think a girl was involved. You know how boys do. Fighting over fucking nothing. Okay, so they fight, and I think clearly somebody had to have seen it because the cops get called. Imagine a whole bunch of little fucking children, 12 years old, literally me. I don't know why, first of all, why were all these high schoolers hanging out with me, besides the fact of getting alcohol, but I'm like, we were babies. Can you imagine the heart attack? We're drunk. I'm like, 21's a long fucking ways away. It's different when you're like 17, 18, and you get an MIP. Or you're like 20 and you get an MIP. If I get a fucking MIP at 12, like, bitch, what the fuck? Who raised you? Okay. So we're in the house. Cops are knocking on the door, and I'm like, yo, we got about 10 fucking seconds to figure this shit the fuck out. People are dipping out the back door, and I'm like, I don't care about dipping. We gotta hide the alcohol. We gotta fucking hide the fucking alcohol, bro. First of all, my dad's upstairs. I don't even know if this was the round he bought us or it was the other person's turn. Either fucking way, it's not looking good. The twos ain't matching. It's not looking good. It's not clicking. We're gonna go to jail, okay? So the boys splitting out the back, jumping over fucking fences. I'm putting all these things into a trash bag, throw them, like all the empty cans, throw them on the porch. And to where then I'm like, hi, hello, and they're like, yeah, hi, is there a parent home? Because I can clearly tell you're underage. In like 2, you are literally a toddler. Hello, baby, are you okay? Go home. okay? Go get my dad, wake my dad up. Hey, cops are here. No big deal, don't worry about that. But they need to talk to you. So the whole time they come down, starts coming, talking to him. Me and my dad aren't on the same page. I didn't tell him, like, hey, bro, look out for, like, bro, like, do a solid. Like, you need to fucking, don't let them in, don't let them do nothing. Be on my side, okay? You know? We didn't get that chance to have the little thing. It was just like, Dad, you gotta get the fuck up type thing, you know? So he comes down, he lets the fucking cops come in, they go to the backyard because they're trying to search people. I didn't think. I threw all the trash bag full of alcohol on the porch. My dad just gave them permission to go in the backyard to look for all these other kids. Ooh, she the devil. No. By the grace of fucking God. And I'll tell you, I think that was by the grace of my fucking mother. They didn't find it. They didn't find it. Bro, I put that shit in a trash bag, like, on the porch. Like, that shit was, like, sliding door, porch right there. That motherfucker could have found it. Didn't find it. So, we didn't go to jail. None of us got in trouble. I think literally what they got called for was the fight. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So, I think they were more enthralled or more, like, worried about, like, the kids that were fighting. And they were like, it was dudes, you're a girl. Like, everyone here is literally 12. Okay, so I don't think you have anything to do with it. And they didn't even ask us if we were drunk. Probably because we were fucking children. And there was no way in God-forsaken hell that we would be drunk. Newsflash, it means you're gay. She the devil, she the man. So that's the story of how me and my friends almost got arrested, and the end of all of our fun was ended. But it didn't. So we kept up our baby shit. That is probably one of the craziest. Not like craziest, I've definitely done crazier shit, but one of the, like, I could have probably gotten taken away from CPS, like, life-ending craziness, if that makes sense. And because where the fuck is your 12-year-old in this situation if the cops are like, whatever, wanted to look at it? Where the fuck is your 12-year-old getting this alcohol? Why are they just in your house while you're asleep? Like, it could have been so much worse than it was. And I'm extremely thankful that it wasn't. And it's just a fun little quirky story to tell. So yeah, how we survived that, could not tell you. How we literally even are functioning adults, couldn't tell you. I don't even actually think we are. I'm not functioning, so I don't know why I would ever say that. I'm not a functioning adult. Clearly we're not functioning adult. I am telling all of my problems to a camera. Clearly we're not all good in the head, okay? Clearly there's something wrong with us, okay? But we vibing. We had fun. Ooh, she the devil. She Next story. Next little caveat in the road of just things that were my life. This one, okay, now looking back at it, I look back and I'm like, damn, no, yeah, that was definitely like a life's fucked up moment. But when you're like living through it, you didn't, especially like the way we were doing it it never felt like shit was as bad as it really was. And I think I can accredit. Said I wasn't gonna fucking cry. Said I wasn't gonna fucking cry and you're making me cry. Why'd you do that? Ooh, she the devil. She a bad little man. Ooh, da na na. I think what I can accredit my not realizing, oh God, let me get it together before I want to say this cohesively. I think what I can accredit my lack of realization of how bad things really were was because I had my two best friends at the time. God fucking damn it, this is a happy thing. Why am I crying? They're happy tears. At least no, they're happy tears because If I didn't have those two motherfuckers, I wouldn't be here. That's for fucking sure. Ugh. They really did. I didn't want to fucking cry in this episode. I really didn't. Today was supposed to be a happy, fun-filled episode and no tears, and it was supposed to be lighthearted and just how I'm a little shit. But now I'm crying because I had really good friends and they helped me survive and they helped me get through my trauma. And without them, I probably wouldn't be here. So like, whatever. Fuck you guys. Oh, the story. This fucking strap's pissing me off. The story that made me start crying. Not the story, it's just the story that involves my friends, and so I'm crying in appreciation. Tears of appreciation, okay? I think I've got it under wraps. I think I've got it under control now. I think I'm okay. It was always me and these two best friends, but one of them lived like right next to me. It wasn't even a block away. We were probably like 6 houses away from each other, and so their house was right down the street. And my other best friend lived, she was always just at my house, like thick as thieves, like we were saying. And we went to the same elementary school, so it was super easy, and middle school, so it was super easy. Like at any, like she could spend the night on school nights because it's like we're going to school. And a lot of the times it was summer anyway, besides the point. So we would always be chilling. But my dad, during this time, especially after my mom died, my dad was on disability. I haven't really gotten into like the specifics of like the quality of my dad's life, but my dad was always on oxygen and breathing treatments, and like he had emphysema really bad. So that's why when I tell these stories, and he's like, when I just told the story of him just like chilling upstairs, he was upstairs because motherfucker couldn't breathe. Like he couldn't come downstairs. There was no like, coming downstairs was not an easy maneuver. That's why I think we also took advantage of the situation, because we were like, motherfucker deaf, motherfucker can't breathe. Like homie don't even got any of the senses. Like how is he gonna? I'm a terrible person. Terrible person. But besides the point, we took full advantage of his illness and used it to our advantage. He was on disability, and if you know anything about disability, that bitch only comes once a month. That motherfucking check comes off either the 1st or the 3rd. Sometimes the 1st if you're lucky, but most of the time the 3rd of the month. Ooh. Do I remember what that 3rd of the month felt like? But when it wasn't the 3rd of the month, it was like the 31st or like the 20th. That shit. And at the time, I say this, we were not doing it because we were like, oh, we're so hungry, we don't have nothing to eat, our stomachs are hungry, please sir, may I have another? We were literally just being fucking shits, and we wanted to eat. We would be like, that was our like fun thing, we just wanted to fucking eat. So we would go and we would bring like a duffel bag. Oh my god, dude, this is such an awful story telling it out loud, and how like in the moment we weren't like, oh shit's bad at home, like my life is home, my at home life is bad, my dad can't afford anything, like past towards the end of the month, like we don't have food type thing. It wasn't like that. We would take duffel bags over to my friend's house and take his food. We would take, bro, it was like gallons of milk. We would take ramen, we would take cereal, and we would just, that's the thing of like, I'm laughing because it was like, we didn't realize how like poorness or like not having money, or like the idea of like your parents not, or your dad not being able to put food on the table isn't what's going through your mind. You and the homies are like, bro, I'm trying to munch, like I'm trying to get some cereal, I'm trying to get some ramen, like it's not oh, we're poor. It was totally out of a place of like, we're just trying to eat, bro. And we would do that, and we would always go in the middle of the night and we would sneak in his house. Homeboy would sneak out of his house to come hang out with us, and then we would sneak back the fuck in his house, and then sneak back out of it to take the food out, and then we would get food in my house. Bro. And that's why it's labeled, that's why I said I wanted to keep it as a lighthearted story. In my head, until I was an adult and realized like that shit was not normal, that was a fun and lighthearted little shit moment. We were just fucking being baby's kids and stealing the food. We didn't realize until now, and that shit's pretty bad, and that shit what's happening? I think we're back. Camera had a little malfunction. Camera didn't have a malfunction. I had a malfunction and the memory card was full. So, here we are. Couldn't tell you where I left off. Somewhere about I was poor, had to go get food from another person's house because we ain't got no food, ain't got no money. Somewhere along those lines, I don't really know whereabouts it was. But I have yet to continue to get dressed, so I only have the pants on. Let me keep getting dressed while I blabber my mouth. So like I said, I am very grateful for those friends because there was never one time where they made me feel like things weren't right or they weren't supportive in any way. It was just, we were just thick as thieves. Like anything that we went through, we were going through it together. There were no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We were sticking by each other. I do need to take the top off. We're sticking by each other and helping each other no matter what. Like, we all had our shit. Each of us had our own little shit. Our own shit. There's a reason why we found each other and continued to go through life together. I am already instantly mega hot, so we don't know how much longer this video is gonna last after I put this on. So we're sport mode. Let's talk story time. Sport mode. Good thing I told you guys the biggest story. So like I said, I'm very thankful that I had them in my life to alleviate this stress. There was never one moment where they were like looking at me as like the weird kid who had dead parents. Like, they were just there for me, and we went through our shit. We were fucking G's about it, okay? Love you guys. If you see this, I'm not gonna send it to you, so if you see this, I love you, okay? When I get the courage, I'll send it to you, okay? God, I'm so hot, and I'm just gonna get hotter. Okay, so I think I'm gonna cut the story times there. I think that's enough story times, because I think I want to leave it for a part 2. Like, I want to leave enough story times of me being a little shit. Well, girl, I could make it an 8-part series, but I don't want to get too ahead of the curve today. I want to leave some stuff for your imagination. Leave some stuff for next time. There is a huge ass knot in my hair. Look at me. I just told y'all about how, like, wear this bonnet. There's not going to be any knots in your hair, and I'm literally getting out a huge ass fucking rat's nest in my hair. Okay. So I'm sorry for the chaotic energy. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not sorry for the chaotic energy. I take that back. What is the motto? Say it with me. Welcome to all things chaos. That is my life. So I'm not sorry about the chaos. I'm not sorry about how mismanaged and jumbled things are, okay? I'll never be sorry because it's called chaos, babe. Look it up. But yeah, y'all gotta, now that y'all we're gonna see this, you're gonna see the whole fit. You're gonna see the whole fit and how I would wear this. I'll be back. Okay, alas, through a camera malfunction, a story time, just chaos, that is my life. We have made it. We have done it. We've made an outfit. We've put it together. We've styled it. We've done the hair. We've done the shoes. We've done the whole thing. Would you look at that? Okay? So this is how I would style this outfit. Okay, y'all. Y'all have seen it. Y'all saw me do it. Y'all heard me tell the story. Chaotic nonetheless. But that's where we're gonna end it for today, because if you haven't been listening, I am sweating out of every single orifice on my body. I'm getting hot. I want to save some story times for next time. That's where we're gonna end it. As always, if nobody's told you recently, I'm proud of you. Go take a shower, go wash your bum, go shave the armpits, or don't, like if that's not your thing. Go wash the armpits at the very least, go wash the armpits. Go brush your teeth. Get off your phone for a little bit. Hang up the phone. Just be by yourself for a little bit, okay? I love you. I'm proud of you. Until next time, my girlies. I'll see you for another chaotic episode of my life. Goodbye.